Hello everyone. In this section I will show you how members can add their reviews, favorite other listings, and view the reviews left on their own listings. We'll also go through the listings page in the dashboard and all the features you can manage there. Alright, let's get started with reviews. It's straightforward. Members can easily add a review to a directory listing, and each review is set to pending by default until it is approved by the directory owner. Also, when a member submits a review, the directory owner instantly receives an email notification. Just make sure you have your own email SMTP properly configured for this to work. As for adding to favorites, it's quite simple as well, and the members can access their favorite listings from their dashboard anytime. And don't forget, as a directory owner, to approve member reviews from your sidebar under reviews. Once approved, they become visible to the public. Yeah, and listing owners can also view these reviews from their member dashboard. Now moving to the listing section. After you submit a listing on DirectoryEasy, as a directory owner, you have several options to manage it. First, you can delete a listing, either individually or in bulk, depending on your needs. Next, you can change the status of a listing, again either one at a time or in bulk. The status options include pending, rejected, approved, or published. And remember, if you want your listing to be visible to the public, you need to set it as published. Beyond the main status, there are three other important settings you can manage. We have claim status, featured status, and the subscription plans. These give you more control over how listings appear and interact within your directory. Let's get started with the verification settings. The listing is verified. Toggle controls whether users can claim this listing or not. When checked, the listing is verified and protected, meaning nobody can claim it. Use this for listings you've added or ones already claimed by other owners. And by the way, when others claimed their listings, this is automatically checked by default. When unchecked, the listing is verified and available for claiming. Yeah, and it's perfect when you want business owners to claim and manage their own businesses. Okay, moving to the featured status. Featured listings get special visibility. It can be presented in two ways. You can choose to either add it to a slider, as shown here, or just force listing to stay on top of the other listings with a colorful border, or you can choose to do both. Yeah, and that's what we promise our directory members to have or to get if they subscribe to our plans. We promise them that their listing will be featured on our directory homepage so that they get more exposure. Yeah, we have here the exempt from automation checkbox, which prevents automated systems from featuring or in-featuring these listings. Check this for listings with permanent featured status that shouldn't be affected by automation rules, and we'll cover automation in depth in another video. We have also the subscription plans. You can assign a subscription plan from the drop down. You will see options like starter, which is the default plan for all new listings. We got and so on, and different plans unlock different features like featured placement, as we've seen previously. And of course we'll see in another video how to add these plans and how to configure them. Now click update to save your changes, and we can apply these settings to a single listing or to multiple listings at once. We can export listings in the form of a CSV file, and we can import them as well. We have this imported file here. We can try adding a new row with some new information, and once we are done, we just import it. As you can see, since we are using our imported CSV file, And the same thing goes for the case where you use the template, our template that you can download from here. All fields are correctly mapped. Because in many cases users come with those with their CSV files that have some weird column names that our system can't recognize initially. That's why they must do some extra works to map them. And that's why I always recommend users who are just getting started to use our template, and they fill it with their data and import it, so that they don't have to waste time on mapping those fields. What's even better is that you submit a couple of listings with all the fields filled in, export that file the same way we did, and start working on it by replacing the values with your own scrapped or collected data. And this approach does not only help you use the correct column names, it also gives you a clear idea of how the values should look like. For example, you can see that for a listing to have an unchecked featured status, the value must be false, like you see. Someone without this example might enter -1 or no, which is incorrect, and will not be interpreted properly by the platform. So this is why it is important to create a few listings with all the columns filled in, so you have accurate reference information. Yeah, and once you are done, you only have to click import to initiate the process. It's quickly imported, and you can see here that the listing is already imported. Now let's say you have new columns on your CSV file that are not recognized by your directory. For example, price range. You have price range in your CSV file, but your directory doesn't have that. What you want to do is add in that field in the custom field section, as we saw earlier in the last video. After that, when you import your listing, you search for first if they had the same name, they will be automatically mapped to each other. Otherwise, you search for a column name, which is price range, and map it to your new custom field. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you found this useful. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions, and see you in another video. Thank you.